Have you ever found yourself in a night like this? You've been running all day between work, the kids, the house, and finally, when everything settles down, you can breathe. And somehow that's when you start cleaning. Maybe it's the bed, the sink, a pile of dishes that's been silently growing for days. Suddenly it's 11 p.m., then 1 a.m., maybe even 2. You're exhausted, but strangely alert. It sounds odd, but the truth is, a lot of women only get the space to clean when everything else goes quiet. No one's calling, no one needs anything. There are no more emails, no more school runs, no more toys underfoot or cats on the counter. And it's in that silence, when no one is asking anything of you, that you finally see your home clearly. And maybe you see yourself again too. In this video, I'm sharing 5 gentle tips for late night cleaning things that don't require perfection, don't take all night, and honestly might even make you feel better before bed. These aren't must-do routines. They're quiet shifts, small actions that say, at least I did something for myself today. Let me tell you what finally helped me feel less overwhelmed at night and honestly less defeated in the morning. I stopped trying to clean the whole house. For years, I'd look around at 11 p.m. and think, there's so much to do, where do I even start? And that thought alone would exhaust me. So I'd either stay up too late trying to do everything, or give up and do nothing. Now I do one thing, just one. I choose a single spot that tomorrow me will thank me for. Sometimes it's the sink, not every dish, just enough to see the bottom. Sometimes it's making the bed properly, even if it's 1 a.m., fluffing the pillows, folding the throw blanket. Sometimes it's the small patch of floor next to my bed, clearing away the socks and the empty water glass. It sounds so basic, but waking up and seeing even one small calm area, it gives me this tiny feeling of control. Like, okay, at least one thing is taken care of. And when your day starts with that, even that little bit, it doesn't spiral so fast. You feel steadier. So if you've been feeling stuck and you don't know where to begin tonight, don't clean the whole house. Just pick one spot. A 5-minute fix. One win. That's more than enough. And tomorrow, I'll be sharing some simple home organizing ideas. Little things that make your space feel lighter without overhauling your entire life. If you want those, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss them. Let me tell you something that used to frustrate me more than it should have. I had helpful tools in my home and I wasn't using them. My dishwasher sat there clean and ready, but I'd still find myself hand-washing piles of dishes at midnight, too tired to think, too overwhelmed to give myself permission to take the easier route. Same thing with a mini vacuum I kept in the hallway closet. It was light, cordless, honestly kind of fun to use. And yet I'd put off vacuuming the whole room for days, just because I thought if I couldn't do everything properly, I shouldn't do it at all. That mindset, it made everything harder. So here's the shift. If you have a tool that makes life easier, use it even if it's not the perfect time, even if it's not the perfect way. Now, when I see a pile of dishes, I load whatever I can into the dishwasher, even if it's not a full load. If there's dust on the stairs, I grab the handheld vacuum and do what I can in 2 minutes. I use bins, baskets, containers I already have, even if they're mismatched or unlabeled, just to get stuff off the floor. It doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect, it just has to be done. And you know what happened? I started to feel less alone, less like I was doing everything the hard way all the time. Because those little machines, those forgotten tools, they're part of your support system, and you deserve to use them. So if you've been feeling stuck or exhausted, pause for a moment. Look around your home. What tool or shortcut are you allowed to use, but you keep waiting to deserve it? You don't have to wait. You're tired, you're doing enough. Let something make it easier. That's not lazy, that's smart. One of the reasons I love cleaning at night is simple. No one's asking anything of me. There are no texts, no meetings, no background noise, just me, the house, and maybe a sleepy cat wandering through. And honestly, that quiet makes everything feel softer. Even the mess doesn't seem as loud when the world has gone still. But here's something I had to learn the hard way: just because the house is quiet doesn't mean I have to rush to fill it with productivity. At first I'd clean in silence, but still feel pressure. Now's your chance. You have to do it all. I'd end up exhausted and frustrated again. So I made a shift. I started choosing calm over performance. I'd play soft music, something instrumental or lo-fi. I'd light a candle or turn on a lamp instead of harsh overhead lights. Sometimes I'd even talk to myself softly like I was helping a friend. I know that might sound silly, but creating a calming atmosphere even while cleaning reminded me that this wasn't a punishment. This was time for me, not something I owed anyone else. And that small shift, turning cleaning into a quiet, gentle ritual, made it something I looked forward to, not something I avoided. So tonight, if you find yourself alone with the mess, don't pressure yourself to do everything. Just soften the moment. Let it feel like peace, not penance. There's this weirdly emotional moment that hits me every time I take down decorations, whether it's Halloween, Christmas, or just something I put up for fun. At first, I'm ready. I tell myself, okay, time to clear it out, fresh start. But then I take down the string lights, or that one little pumpkin I really loved, and suddenly it feels kind of sad. Like the room is too quiet, too bare. So here's what I started doing. I don't force a full reset. I let myself keep one or two small things out just for a little longer. Sometimes it's a candle holder, or a garland I love, or a blanket with a seasonal print that still makes me smile. I don't leave everything just enough so it doesn't feel like I'm erasing the joy all at once. It's not about being sentimental. It's about giving your heart a moment to catch up with the change. Because sometimes the mess isn't just physical, it's emotional too. We attach memories to what we display, and clearing it all out in one night can feel like cutting something off before you're ready. So if taking down decorations feels heavier than you expected, that's okay. You're not behind, you're just human. Keep one thing. Let it be your soft landing. You can let go slowly. Here's something that surprised me. I used to think I should start with the trash. It seemed logical, get the obvious stuff out of the way. But now I save it for last, and it changed everything. Once I've tidied one spot run, the dishwasher folded a blanket, maybe tucked a few decorations away. I end with one quiet lap around the house, bag in hand, picking up anything I know I don't want to see tomorrow. Empty wrappers, packaging, broken things. The sad receipt that's been haunting the counter for 3 days. And as I drop the last piece in the bag, tie it up and carry it out, something shifts. It feels like closing a chapter. Not starting a chore, but finishing something. And that's powerful. Because it doesn't just clear the space, it tells your brain you're done. You did enough, you can rest now. So if you're cleaning late at night, save the trash for the end. Let it be your last loop, not just a task, but a tiny ritual that says you showed up. You cleared something, and now it's okay to stop. One, store things where you actually use them, not where they should go. I used to store things based on what felt correct. Towels in the hallway closet, scissors in the office, chargers in the drawer by the couch. It all looked good on paper until I realized I was always walking around the house retracing the same steps just to do one small task. The worst was the towel situation. Every time I showered, I had to tiptoe across cold tile floors soaking wet to grab a clean towel from the hall. It wasn't convenient, it was just what I thought I was supposed to do. So I shifted. I now keep 2 clean towels folded in the bathroom at all times. Not the full stack, just 2. Enough to make life easier without overstuffing the cabinet. Same with scissors, 1 pair now lives in the kitchen drawer because that's where I always find myself needing to cut open packaging or school papers. Chargers live right by my bed, not in some faraway tech drawer. It's not about having one central place for everything. It's about putting things where your body naturally reaches for them. Because real-life organization isn't about rules. It's about reducing friction. 2, label clearly for your future tired, distracted self. Before I started labeling things, I thought it was just a visual trend, a cute organizing hack for Pinterest or Instagram. I figured I'll remember what's in the basket. Spoiler, I didn't. One night I was trying to find a spare phone charger. I opened every bin in my hallway closet, every drawer, every random box under the bed. 30 minutes later, I was still empty-handed, frustrated, surrounded by mess, and now late for bed. After that, I started labeling things. And I don't mean fancy printed labels. I mean masking tape and a marker. Clear, obvious, bold. Rice plus pasta, not pantry essentials. Gift wrap plus ribbon, not craft supplies. Woos. Extra sheets queen, not just linens. It doesn't have to be pretty. It has to be useful, especially when you're tired in a rush, or asking someone else to grab something for you. Clear labeling is like leaving instructions for your future self, because you won't always be focused. And when your brain is foggy, the last thing you need is a guessing game. 3. Use bins for categories, not for perfect displays. For a long time, I believed bins were meant to look nice inside. Everything should be folded, arranged by size or color, satisfying to open. But that belief made me avoid using bins at all because I couldn't keep them perfect. Eventually, I gave myself permission to focus on function over aesthetics. Now, I have a bin for charging cables and random tech. Is it tangled? Yes. Do I know exactly where to find a wall adapter at 10 p.m.? Also, yes. I have another bin that says kid art plus his school papers I don't know what to do with yet. There's no system inside. But I know all of it lives in one place and not all over my counters. These bins don't make my home look like a catalog, but they make it work. Organization isn't about keeping everything pristine. It's about creating systems your brain can trust, even on messy days. 4. Give every surface a clear purpose, or it will collect clutter. This one took me forever to realize if a surface doesn't have a job, it becomes a junk pile. For years, my dining table looked like a thrift store explosion. Mail backpacks, toys, lip balm receipts. I'd clear it off for dinner, and 2 days later it was full again. Then I heard this idea, give your surfaces a job, and it clicked. Now my dining table's job is to hold a candle, nothing else. My nightstand gets a book and a water glass. That's it. The little table by the door, keys, wallet, sunglasses. So when something random shows up like a used tissue or unopened package, it looks wrong, it stands out. These jobs create boundaries without you having to overthink. And those boundaries protect you from visual chaos. It's not about being minimalist. It's about not letting every flat surface become a clutter trap. 5. Leave one space intentionally empty as a gift to your brain. Here's something I used to feel guilty about: empty space. If I had an open shelf, I'd fill it. A drawer with nothing in it, I'd feel wasteful. But then I realized I wasn't filling space because I needed to. I was doing it because I thought I was supposed to. And that pressure, it made every room feel tight, busy, overstimulating. Now I leave one shelf in the living room empty, one drawer in the kitchen, one open patch in my closet. Not by accident, on purpose. And that space, that breath, is often what makes the whole room feel calm. It's like when you walk into a hotel room and everything feels light, peaceful, spacious. That's the power of letting one area just be. Empty space isn't wasted. It's intentional. It's your pause. It's a reminder that you don't have to fill everything, not your home, not your schedule, not yourself, to feel like you're doing enough. Before we wrap up, I just want to say this because maybe no one said it to you in a while. If your home feels like it's always a step ahead of you, if you keep telling yourself I'll catch up this weekend, but the weekend never feels long enough, it's not because you're messy or lazy or doing something wrong, it's because you're tired. You've been showing up all day for work, for family, for responsibilities. And sometimes there's just not enough left over for the laundry or the dishes, or the 15 other little things whispering your name. That's why late night cleaning is more than just tidying up. It's you finally having a moment to reset, to breathe, to reclaim a bit of calm in the middle of the noise. So if tonight all you did was clear one surface load, the dishwasher label one bin, that counts. That matters. That's progress. You're not behind. You're just human. And honestly, The way you keep showing up even quietly, even slowly, says a lot more about you than the state of your house ever could. Be gentle with yourself. You're doing more than enough. So if your home has felt cluttered lately, not just with stuff, but with noise, decisions, and pressure, I hope these simple shifts gave you a place to start. You don't need perfect bins. You don't need a weekend-long overhaul. You just need one system that works for you. One label that saves your tired brain. One drawer that stays empty on purpose. Because real organization isn't about doing it all. It's about doing just enough so your space feels like it's on your side. And if that's where you're headed, even slowly, you're doing it right. Let me know in the comments which of these would make your space feel easier to live in this week. And if you like simple shifts that bring a little more calm into your home tomorrow, I'll be sharing a few tiny organizing habits that take less than a minute, but make everyday routines so much smoother. You're not behind. You're building peace, one gentle step at a time.